More Valor broke very well from the outside draw, and Tis Big Money is at the rail, is in contention, is now taken second. Then behind them comes the Greyfoot Traffic, center of the racetrack. That's Rebel Jackson in a shared fourth. Now claiming that fourth spot is King of France, who's moving forward, progressing, has taken third position. Second to last, Tyrannosaurus Rex. And the trailer is Croak Patrick. They're chasing More Valor, and More Valor's got the lead. More Valor doing it nicely so far, is up by 2 lengths as they've got less than 4 furlongs to travel and move into the far turn. 23-1 was the opening quarter mile for More Valor. Tis, Big Money, and Jackie Davis there on the move. A rail skimming ride is now closer, has moved within a length of that leader, trying to keep up as King of France, stalling just a touch out wider. Green Cap moving through Tyrannosaurus Rex, and Tyrannosaurus Rex is in between rivals coming after the leader. More Valor approaches a quarter mile left to go, and the 32-1 shots got the lead in a 2-length cushion. They reach the top of the stretch. More Valor going to try and fend them off. Tis Big Money with run down towards the inside. Tyrannosaurus Rex is trying to catch on the outside. Down to these 3 right now for a final furlong. Can the big long shot hold on? More Valor is almost there, approaching the final 16th. Tis Big Money down towards the inside. Tyrannosaurus Rex, they're just not catching More Valor. More Valor almost there. More Valor 32-1 in the opener. More Valor wins it over Tyrannosaurus Rex. Tis Big Money finishing fourth was Croak, $41.25. Running time, 1 minute 14.32. Up next, it's race 2. Today's second. 1 mile. And they're off. Awkward beginning there for Eddie's Rocket, which is off awkwardly. Janny May's got speed from the outside draw, so does Going Home Now. It's these two into that first turn, but Janny May from the outside draw will cross over for Koa. Now gets the rail position here as they're 4 across the racetrack in the early stages. Janny May's got the lead, is up by 3/4 of a length. Here comes pressure from Going Home Now, and a wide run here. Off slowly was Eddie's Rocket, but is rushed up in the green cap. Those 3 across the racetrack. They're 4 lengths clear here from Beyond Oscar, and Andre Worry is well settled in the 4 spot. In behind that is She's Enticing. The early trailer will be Noble Disguise. 24-2 for that opening quarter mile. Janny May is controlling the tempo, and Janny May is in front, is up by a length and a half. Going Home Now is stalking here from second, is well settled in that second position. Tough journey so far for Eddie's Rocket out in the center of the racetrack in third. Less than a half mile to go. Still far back is Beyond Oscar, who's trying to keep up with this group, but is now about 6-7 lengths off the lead. Trying to move forward, She's Enticing, and Noble Disguise will have to pass them all as they work into the far turn. Janny May is doing it nicely. Janny May is in control. Going Home Now continues to chase from second. They went 48-3 for that half-mile time, and Janny May is doing it very well. Is up by 2.5 lengths. Right there still in second is Going Home Now. Far back here is She's Enticing, is starting to rally a touch with Beyond Oscar tailing off. There was Eddie's Rocket. The trailer is Noble Disguise. It's Janny May who's trying to take them all the way, and Janny May is extending the margin once again. Going Home Now continues to give chase for a final furlong. It's down to these 2. Janny May, Going Home Now is giving game chase. Janny May not quite there yet inside the final 16th. Going Home Now grinding away and running out of time. Janny May does it. Janny May takes them all the way. Janny May over Going Home Now, Beyond Oscar, and Noble Disguise. Final running time. Today's third race, start of the pick 6. Carryover in that pick 6, just over $2,000. 5.5 furlong, and they're off. Good speed from the outside from Smokin' Alone. Has company towards the inside at the rail. Margarita Sunrise pushes on through. Now puts a nose in front. Is in front of Stone Guitar, who's tracking second. Close up third is going to be Conformists. And the green cap just stalking those 2 pace setters, losing some ground there after breaking on top. Smokin' Alone is out in the center of the racetrack in fourth. The 2 at the back. Blue City with the trailer with No Name. They speed towards the far turn, 22-3 for that pressured opening quarter mile. Margarita Sunrise, and Alvarado takes them into the far turn. Right there is Stone Guitar, and Flores is tracking from second. The trip comes from Conformist, is under drive here, 3 wide, coming after the pace setters now. Saving ground is Blue City, is at the rail for Barrios, trying to make up some late ground as they approach a quarter mile left to go. 3 across the racetrack. Margarita Sunrise is at the rail in between horses Stone Guitar, and the oncoming strides of Conformist out in the center of the racetrack. Conformist, the favorite, has taken the lead. It's Conformist who's in front for a final 1/8 of a mile. Conformist trying to put it away. Stone Guitar continues to chase, is alone in second. Blue City from the back as they approach the final 16th. Conformists and Ruina, they're going to stride away and win this one nicely. Conformist wins it. Conformist wins it over Stone Guitar, Blue City, and with No Name. Exact is $7.30. 50-cent trifecta $5.32, $7.40. 10-cent superfecta $5.324, $3.67. That running time 1 minute 6.09. All set. And they're off. And necessary and proper was off slowly. Speed towards the outside from Laughter, and Laughter's right there with Tracy's Girl. Also, Motley Sue is in that early mix with Devilly. Slow starting Necessary and Proper is at the back end of the field. Just having to now check and get steady just a touch was Motley Sue is out of that leading group as they work up the backstretch. And to the inside, it's Tracy's Girl. Tracy's Girl has now secured the front, is up by a neck. Right there, the challenge from Devilly towards the outside. 3 wide is going to be Laughter, 23 seconds flat for the opening quarter mile. Just after that trouble there, shortly after the break, here's Motley Sue, who's back for more. It's got a 4-wide run, and Necessary and Proper is caught up with the pack, is now just 2 off the lead as they're well into the far turn now. Tracy's Girl, the big long shot. Devilly, Necessary and Proper continues to come after these leaders as they approach a quarter mile left to go, 47-3. That half-mile time, and they're tightly bunched. They reach the top of the stretch. Laughter is now taking the lead. Devilly right there. Motley Sue up on the grandstand side, and here comes Motley Sue. Motley Sue in full pursuit. Laughter is right there. Down to these 2 right now with Devilly. Stalling a touch is Necessary and Proper. It is Motley Sue who's now leading the crew, and Motley Sue is opening up by a length and a half. Motley Sue, that's your winner. Motley Sue wins it over Laughter. Then came Devilly and Necessary and Proper in 1 minute. $2 exacta, 8 with 10, 31.20. 50-cent trifecta, 8, 10, 5, $9.65. Superfecta, $2.45. Pick 3, 6, 5, 8. And they're off. Good speed from in between horses. Enticing Prospect, and there's Coin Jar, and Coin Jar emerges with the front end, but tightly bunched here as they all want a piece of the early action. King Kali is going to apply the pressure here from second. 3 wide there is Hey Hey Harry. Further outside, they are 6 across the racetrack here, and now moving towards the inside will be Enticing Prospect to get in behind the leading group. Hung out on the far outside is My Cool Hand Luke, and very wide is going to be G Money. The lone trailer is Profitability. They are 5 across the racetrack as they get set to work into the far turn. 22-3 for a pumped up opening quarter mile. Coin Jar's got the lead. King Kali is in pursuit. Right there has been the entire journey. It's a wide run for My Cool Hand Luke, but Flores, they are making up some ground, trying to keep up with that group as Hey Hey Harry. Enticing Prospect has got a mild rally towards the inside with Profitability, who starts to go through the gears. Blue Cap is in behind the leaders, has now taken fourth. They reach the top of the stretch. Coin Jar is trying to shake loose. Diving down towards the inside is Profitability, who's in pursuit, is right there with Enticing Prospect. Up on the far outside, My Cool Hand Luke. Coin Jar still there. My Cool Hand Luke is trying to put him away, even wide, but My Cool Hand Luke's got all the momentum. My Cool Hand Luke is up by a full length. Down on the inside, Enticing Prospect. My Cool Hand Luke gets the victory. Tight photo here between Enticing $21.62. Consolation pick 3s there. 536, 576, $3.85. And they're off. Tightly bunched here, and in between horses, Gold in Them Hills now emerges with the front end. Towards the outside is Lucky Mucho Man, trying to apply the pressure and also trying to be in the early mix. Here comes New York Riesling with the early action. Tightly at the rail is Hot Rod Link, and they fly early. Top 3-0 right now, it's going to be Gold in Them Hills, who's ahead in front, trying to hold that rail position. Moving on through, here comes New York Riesling, ready to challenge, and now a pace duel on the front end. They zip through that opening quarter, 22-3 for that opening quarter mile. Just in behind them, trying to rally on his Barfly, is now a challenging third with Hot Rod Lincoln, who starts to drop back. Zuka Race is looking for a way through. Purple Silks, real skimming ride. Here comes the run from Thundering March, and tailing off to the back there is Lucky Mucho Man. They get set to reach the top of the stretch. Gold in Them Hills is trying to shake loose on the front end, and Gold in Them Hills is trying to sprint clear, but had plenty of pace pressure, and down towards the inside, here comes the run from Thundering March. Luis Perez and Thundering March are trying to catch Gold in Them Hills, who's almost there, approaching the final 16th. Gold in Them Hills is looking for the line. Here comes Thundering March, still making up strides towards the inside. Gold in Them Hills is your winner. Gold in Them Hills wins it over Thundering March. Then coming up, it's race 7, today's 7th race. Late double time in race 7. And they're off. Breaking awkwardly towards the outside was Free Folk, now straightens up. And Hey Toby, Luis Rivera Jr. right to the front. From the outside, here comes In a Minute. Orange Silks is trying to join this leader, is out and about the 4 path, is going to cross over these 2 into that turn. Will In a Minute cross over and get the front end alone? And will. It's In a Minute who's the clear leader. Hey, Toby's going to back off here. Is in second, now moves towards the 2-path and gets off the rail. Free Folk is in the red cap, is a challenging third. Out wider, Eric from Miami makes it 4. Across the racetrack here as they hook up with the backstretch. And behind them, English Storm is tracking from 5th, also out in the middle of the track. Then another 3 lengths back there, and the pink cap is All the Rage. Working through the field, Hair on Fire is towards the back end. The 2 trailers Solo Tonight and Ollie Can Dance is the trailer. 23 and 4 for that opening quarter mile. In a Minute at 17 to 1 is the leader. It's In a Minute who's in front. Hey Toby starts to inch back closer with less than a half mile to go now. It's Hey Toby who's in pursuit of In a Minute. The long shot is still clear, is up by 2 and takes him into the far turn. 47 and 3 for the half mile time. The front 2 still right there. Eric from Miami's under a drive here towards the outside. Free Folk starts to drop back. Also trying to rally on English Storm. Far back to the rest. All the Rage is trying to rally on. Solo Tonight, Ollie Can Dance is back there with Hair on Fire. The leader is In a Minute and Joel Cruz. They're trying to win it right now. Hey Toby with every chance is moving towards the outside as they reach the top of the stretch. Can In a Minute take them all the way? It's In a Minute. Hey Toby starts to wander, but now starts to close in on this leader. And here comes Hey Toby in pursuit, trying to hang on is In a Minute, who battles on inside the final 1/8 of a mile. Hey Toby is pushed on by from the back. Solo Tonight is rallying on with English Storm. They're running out of time. Hey Toby is drifting out towards the grandstand side. That's going to open it up for Solo Tonight. Lime Green Soaks is diving on through. Solo Tonight got up. Looked like Solo Tonight gets up in the $2 double, $108.50. $2 exacta, $137.50. 50-cent trifecta, $192.75. 10-cent. And they're off. Speed from in between horses, there's Tenancy. Tenancy's got the early lead, has pressure here from Double Vision towards the inside, and now Double Vision puts ahead in front. It's Double Vision and Tenancy, and these two throw it down here in the early stages. They are 3 lengths clear. Moving throughout the rail, there's Winning Drive, is progressing, is now shared third with less than 4 furlongs to travel. Vibe Setter, Red Silks out wider, the 2 at the back. Rally Squirrel with Town Jack. They work into the far turn, and they zip through that opening quarter. 22 and 4 for the opening quarter mile. It was a pressured early opening quarter with Double Vision right there. Winning Drive is going to try and move through at the rail. Is there room? Here comes Winning Drive. Rail skimming ride. Double Vision is holding that spot right now. It's Double Vision, and Winning Drive is just having to steady as they've got less than a quarter mile to go. Double Vision is going to try and fend off the drive from Winning Drive, who tips towards the outside, is going to rally on the grandstand side. Double Vision continues to find on the front end. Can Winning Drive now pick up that momentum and push on by? The favorite is in pursuit. Double Vision is very game. Winning Drive is pushing on by, and now Winning Drive is up by a full length. Winning Drive, the favorite, will stride away and win this one. Winning Drive wins it over Double Vision. Then came a late rally from Vibe Setter and Rally Squirrel. Perfecta $4.57 and a pick 3, 742, $36.75. Late pick 4 came back $185.75. Late pick 5, correction, the pick 5 came back $1,546.75. And the pick 6, 5 of 6 returns $24.50. 6 of 6, $5,289.50. Running time, 1 minute 7.37. That concludes our live racing action here for this Tuesday afternoon. Come on back for a Wednesday. More live racing action tomorrow. Don't forget you can download your free Finger Lakes Equibase programs for every racing card at fingerlakesgaming.com. Available after 5:30. So pick up tomorrow's Equibase program for Finger Lakes. fingerlakesgaming.com. First post time tomorrow is 1 o'clock. We'll see you then for more live racing action, Finger Lakes Gaming and Racetrack.